It's all new with less carbs and more negativity.
Get it out. Get it out of me.
Get ready for Nobody Likes Onions.
We did it. We got him. A lot of people are saying it. Welcome to the after show. Just a little decompress. Warning for Chad, I will be smoking weed on this show. If things get too giggly, we're going to have to hit an alarm or something. I don't know. I need like a flashing light mounted on my wall. And Chad has a button in his house. And when I get too giggly, Chad hits the button and then the light flashes and I know to get put on my tie like Chad's Zoom court meeting, right, everybody? We got him. I didn't know about that. Chad, by the way, that's some top tier level comedy. If you got naked in front of a judge and rubbed your balls, that's fucking funny. That's fucking funny right there. I like that. Hey, beloved chatter, I just wanted to make sure you were the guy who gave 30 memberships the other day, because that's $150 and I put it up on the top spot. And then somebody gave 20 memberships. You probably deserve the second spot. And I forget who you were. I didn't jot it down. So we'd love to get the wall correct. And if, beloved chatter, if you weren't the one that gave those 30, let me know. But that's $150. I didn't realize those were $5 memberships. And that's insane behavior. Almost as insane as Little Mirror, $50. St. Patrick, you're a true follower of the good news and have brought balance to the lost ones for now. Continue the ministries we preach and all shall come to balance. You are a truly great man. Thank you and always keep the faith. What a nice boy. I'm not sure what he's talking about most of the time, but indeed, what a nice boy. And that's a big one, That's a big one.
Tell him to bring me my money.
So I like that. I like those $50 ones. We're going to put down Lil Mir because he's earned a spot kicking WATP Kevin off. Short-lived on that bottom square, Kev. 50 Lil Mir. Okay. All done and done. Lots of comments. We're going to get to all your opinions of me. I know. Can't make everybody happy when you're a fence sitter. I got $150 from Kevin. He did pay me. I see the chats. That's funny. You better respect it, Kevin. He even put in Venmo. He put walking around money. So I like that. A little bit of wham. This is Steel Toe-esque. Wow. It's probably the most mean thing anyone's ever said to me. We absolutely love Little Mir. Nice baby boy who could turn into a complete psycho. Perfectly poised on the fence today. MLC needs Chad like America needs China. That's not at all, in case you're not following. I just rolled a joint to walk my golden doodle and listen in. Either his legs fall off or you stop talking. We'll see who wins. Melton was great on Melton, the Mud Shark Army. Appreciate your entertainment. Look, I mean, I do think Chad's made a lot of mistakes, but I tried to tell Kevin, I think he's insane and has made a lot of mistakes. But I do understand.
Smoke some of that sticky, icky, no seeds, no stems. Oh, Tie sticks so sweet, the cream of the crop always rises to the top. April, where are my pipe cleaners? This bong has Ricin all up in it. Hashtag get giggly.
Wow, Steel Toe Aaron calls resin Ricin. Yeah, I don't know. Did you ask KB about his janitor job? No, I didn't. I didn't think about it. Patrick brings out Kevin's secret. Like I said, if Kevin's a janitor, I don't know if it's... Look, you guys want to know because it's kind of funny. But he's killing it. If he's a janitor, like, do you understand? If you're like a building super or a janitor, you're earning a salary. You usually get to live for free in your apartment. You get benefits. And then, you're also making mad $30K a month on your YouTube show? Get the fuck out of here. So in what way is Kevin a loser for any of that, obviously he doesn't want people to know because they'll fuck with it. I think that's probably true, but on the other hand, he's killing it. He's killing it. So you can't be mad at him. If you're watching for the first time, it's $1.99 to join the channel. And yeah, we've locked the chat down. If you're going to call me names or talk shit, you're going to pay $1.99. I'm a very greedy, insecure guy. You will get to me. Please don't say anything mean. Everything you said goes into my brain, sits there, festers, and I can't even sleep anymore. I'll tell you that much. De La, $2, great job. Lil Mir, another 50. Jesus, motherfucking Christ. It's just getting crazy. How successful of a musician can you be? You know what I mean? This is because you're truly the way of this earthly world. We must preach the good news and share the faith. The lost ones for now are at bay, but the populace needs you, St. Patrick, now more than ever. I pray you never lose sight of this, my old friend. I'm not sure what I'm not supposed to lose sight of or what I'm doing. I'm just trying to steer the ship as steady and true as she goes. I am but a petty sailor amongst rough seas, trying to guide and navigate this ship true north. But as you know, the waters are rough, the storms are intrepid, and everything just keeps coming over the bow. And no matter how much I try to bail out this good ship, we get rocked by Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and the All-Father. Two mothers and a father. Rock my boat. So thanks, Little Mir. That's Little Mir with a 50, with another 50. I don't know. We may have to develop a new rating system if you're going to just be dropping multiples of 50s, because if you did it all as one lump sum, you'd go on the square, but you're dropping 50s, you're going on the bottom square. We got to come up with a new system. I don't know how the Wall of Fun works. I don't know how the Squares of Honor work. But whatever. Shane with 10, great appearance on MLC today. Also, anyway, we could be allowed to use more characters in the AI chat, even if you charge more. It's funny you mentioned that. We're building a whole new... Moody's been day and night cobbling together this new system. So we're going to have a whole new website, a whole new system. It's not going to go through stupid stream elements, and it's going to allow you to do multiple voices and make conversations. And it's going to have an intuitive builder that you can use on your phone and build complex interactions and conversations amongst all the voices. So you can make literally Ty Rivera talk to Corey, talk to Steel Toe, you can do it all. And we're working on that. I'm not sure how far out it is, but I saw a prototype last night. It's pretty cool. Little Mir, $2. We're Church of the Good News. Dr. Chow, Kev offered his wife to cuckold. You going to do it?
You was blind to him as your footprints in the ashes, but he saw you. He saw you in those dark corners. He heard you. Oh, my brothers. He heard those thoughts. You are a stranger to yourself, and yet he knows you.
I don't know what any of that means. It's very confusing times out here. Dislabel just joined. I imagine.
And when your hard heart
gonna
made you
yell at
like
me?
unto a stone and broke you from his body, which is the stars and the wind between the stars, he knew you. He knew you then and forever. This world is a veil, and the face you wear is not your own.
Yeah, Kevin offered his wife to me at some point, and said because he said he wanted a big boy.
And when your hard heart made you like unto a stone and broke you from his body, which is the stars and the wind between the stars, he knew you. He knew you then and forever. This world is a veil, and the face you wear is not your own.
Okay, can we get it together? You know, you guys are creeping me out. Some of this stuff sounds like professionally developed J.R.R. Tolkien. J.R. Tard Tolkien. Beloved chatter, $9.99. Custodians are lucky to have free cot near the boiler. Janitors don't sell tickets. No, a super in a building in the New York tri-state area gets decent. You know, they're going to get either discounted rent or free rent if the building's nice. I don't know. You're right, though. I did have a place on the Upper West Side one time where the janitor, the super, I'm pretty sure lived in like the shittiest apartment in the basement. But they weren't like, they were okay apartments, but they weren't like, Kevin looks like he's in a, if that's an apartment, you know, it looks like a decent place. You're going to need an electric tote board. Yeah, maybe we'll get a whole wall put in of like a big LED wall. I like narrative. Here's Dislabeled. This guy hates me. I think he's probably going to tear me apart. I think he doesn't like me. Not that I can do anything about it. Wait, so he's going to raise the baby? Yeah, I get to bang his wife. She'll give birth to a big baby. He's going to be in the room because he said he wants to like stream it or get super chats. Super chats off the super fat guy banging his wife. That's rude. Kevin is bisexual or something. He's made a few comments.
My first thought was he
Jake
lied in every word. That horrid cripple with malicious eye askance to watch the working of his lion mind and mouth scarce able to afford suppression of the glee that pursed and scored its edge at one more victim gained.
Do you know off your head where you're at with YouTube members right now? It dropped because they roll off. It just rolls off every day. So whatever. It's $1.99 to join. We did crossover Wednesday, 500 members. It's less than 500 now. But you know, you can't control. It rolls, and like the gifted ones don't renew. So if you join for $1.99, you can set it up to renew, but the gifted ones obviously don't renew. I agree. Lay off Jesus, Melton. I'm still in the cult. What do you mean? Like, stop saying Jesus? I agree. Also, I could break down his viewers versus subs. That Melton, MLC, even Steel Toe has Chad's numbers. Make no sense. I don't know what that means. My numbers are fake. I think we have 2,000 to 3,000 bot fake subscribers. And I mean either bots like the typical robot word or like bot BOUGHT. Somebody bought him as a prank. Because I don't think we have 8,000 subscribers, but I could be wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, Chad Zumock is calling in.
Fuck you, you piece of shit, doing what you did today. I can never work with you again. Fuck off.
All right, well, the hats are out of the store. You heard Chad. He's very angry. It's all boiling over.
It's like I'm watching Bob Levy go, oh, just wait, Patrick, wait. Your inbox. And I'm just like, I'm laughing at you making Kevin's show better. You come in with bits, you got props, you got good stories, you know. It's like you legitimately you're better than me on this show. Yeah, you should be the third mic, but you're better than that.
Do you want a shoehorn to get my dick out of your throat?
But I mean it. Like I'm not even joking. Like I'm like watching. I go, you made it lighthearted.
Look,
there's not venom.
It was my whole goal is to like kind of diffuse everything a little bit. Like, and honestly, I told you this on Twitter and to your face, like, or at least over the phone. Like, dude, I don't like the like joking about ending yourself and stuff. Like, that's too far. We're getting crazy.
Yeah, that was just me being.
Yeah, I know, but it's not. You lost your Twitter account? How long?
I got 4 more days. It's fine. I don't need to be on there.
Yeah, you
Twitter's
need to take a
awful
break.
anyways.
They were right. It's almost like they know when Elon's like, "Hey, sit down for a little bit."
But the good news is I won in the poll that people didn't want me to kill myself, so that felt good.
Yeah, that's great. As long as they don't want you to, then don't do it.
It was getting close there. It was getting close.
But yeah, maybe so what do you like? I really do think you got to just move on and do something else.
I mean, there's no everyone thinks it's pro wrestling and like we have a script. I don't know where I'm going. I mean, I do still do my sit down Zumock podcast. I do Mondays with Maze. I do Kumia's Cucks. But I mean, if they're gonna like make money off of me, I gotta make money off of them. I mean, it's just that simple.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks. It sucks. And Bob Levy, like, listen, that guy, he's given me nothing but terrible advice. And if you do a deep dive on Bob Levy,
what has he done that's terrible? Give me 3 examples of terrible advice.
He wanted me to not do anything.
Right, but he explained that. He wanted you to not do anything while he talked to Kevin. He talked to Kevin, and Kevin said no. That's not terrible advice. He tried.
Yeah, but then he tried to make it believe. This is where Bob Levy, he's saying I'm not funny, I'm an opener and all this, even though he's open for Artie Lang. That's the biggest shows he's ever done, is being Artie's opener.
Who cares who thinks you're funny? You got to let go of this.
And he gives me shit because I'm opening for Jim Brewer. He's like, "Oh, you're an opener. You're an easy follow." I go, Kevin Brennan was opening for Louis C.K. Like, we're all openers. I headline the same firehouses and VFW as you do, Bob. I headline the same shit venues you do.
Yeah, just like so. You know what I mean? Like at some point, you got to stop comparing yourself.
I know. Well, you got 263-year-old men like attacking me and talking about my brother. That's so gross on every level. Yeah, it was
too far. And I told him, I said that. I said like he was going too far. I called him out. He's only going after Ken Mosca to hurt you. He's only like, so I guess he wants Ken Mosca to stop giving you any money or dealing with you in any way. And then what? He'll leave Ken Mosca alone? Like.
But here's the sad part is he used to be friends with Ken Mosca. Well, I mean, I don't think he was friends. Kevin just uses people to get money. And Kevin, Kevin's a great guy. He's just a nice person. He's a civilian. He's not a comic. And he would give Kevin thousands and thousands of dollars, like, because he felt bad for him. And then look what Kevin does to him. Like, he just throws his personal information out there. That's not cool in any way. Doxing, like, a normal guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I called him out. It's all fucked, I think.
Yeah. No, but it's just like, it's one of those things. Like, am I supposed to not defend myself? Like, am I supposed to just sit back and take it?
But at some point, yes. At some point, somebody's got to be the one to go backwards and not forwards.
Okay, let me ask you this, Patrick. NobodyLikesOnions.com /store Mudchuck Army hats. Let me ask you this. Give me your advice, honest advice, like no biased opinion. I know you're pretty much Switzerland and you like look at things from all perspective. What should I do and what should they do?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you think we should handle this moving forward? You're a logical guy.
Well, Kevin's show is picking fights with people. It was before you. It was other people. While you were on there a few months back, it was Kumia. So, like, that's what he's going to keep doing, just talking shit about everybody. But you can either keep watching him. My prediction is that everybody will suffer if you guys just keep feedback looping each other. Like, I don't know how your numbers were today. I didn't get to see any of it. But,
I'll send you the link. They were consistently over 400. At one point, we were like 300 behind. And, hey, to your credit, Patrick, he hit 900 views for like a minute.
Oh, hi, Chad. We getting giggly over here. None of those Reggie Miller sacks over here. Just the purple nurple, the green crack. By the way, buddy, any chance you can get me on that show with Jim Brewer? I'll start driving right now.
Is that Ray DeVito?
Yeah, I guess. He'll start driving right now if you can get him on that show.
No, it's like, am I supposed to not like open for a sold out show for a comedian? Like, Who says no to that? I'm a headliner. I have no ego about that. I never have.
I don't know. You drive for you. You drive from Tampa down to Boca. How much you making one night doing that?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, but Bob's like, he has such an ego. He's a middle. He's a feature. And meanwhile, he's never headlined improvs and funny bones anywhere ever. And like, I featured for you. I don't care about that stuff.
Yeah, I stopped doing comedy because nobody wants me. I just have to reckon with facts. Nobody wants to book Melton. So I can keep running around pretending I'm a comedian to make $100 here and there, but that doesn't get me rent. So, like, I'd rather just quit comedy. And I just found out today my special's coming out June 16th.
Where'd you find that out?
From the producers of it.
Where did you record it? Because I know you
I recorded it in the back of a fucking restaurant. Because I'm garbage.
Okay, I bet people will watch it. Put it out for free on YouTube. Like they
no, I don't own it. I can't put it out anywhere. It's just going to be out. I think it'll be on Amazon. I think it's going to be on Tubi. I think it's going to be on iTunes. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll promote it, man. Like,
well,
you know,
it's going to be bad. There was a big incident. I told him not to put it out.
No, you're a good comic, and I'm not just saying that. Like, I watched your sets when we worked together, and I was like, "Oh, this guy's funny."
I just want you to figure out a path forward that gets you away from MLC. Everyone's got to move on. Everyone's got to move on. This can't be life now.
I mean, it's kind of just gross watching two 60-year-olds just like their whole show's about me. Like, literally, it's all about.
Yeah,
me.
but it was great, and you were part of it, and I know it. I'm not even being shitty. I know it hurts. I know this sucked for you. You really were on the show. You were a great part of it. I know it. No matter how hard you want to act, I know it stings a little bit that you're not on it anymore. It really does suck. It sucks.
Well, my thing is that, like, there's no appreciation for what I brought, and I'm just like, you guys are delusional. Like, ever since I left, with the exception of the Carl podcast and you today, you haven't hit 900 views. That's a fact. And you're still getting money.
It doesn't matter. He's still making over $1,000 a show. He doesn't care about views.
Yeah, I know, but it's just your show doesn't grow. Like, the show was growing when I was on it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, the numbers don't lie. They can twist things, but I saw his subscribers. When I joined the show, we went up 4,000 subscribers. So let's see how far he goes now. Let's see how many subscribers go on now. Because a lot of people, and OGs, diehards, like Lenny Sprinter, they all jump ship, and they've been with Kevin since day one. They're like, we don't like what he's doing, like, to you. So, I mean, that's happening. And I'm going to get a fraction of it, and that's fine. I mean, I can watch his show 2 hours or 3 hours a day and make over $200, and that's more than he was paying me. I'm fine with that.
Terry need $5 said the devil loves it when we say we believe, then prioritize everything in our lives ahead of God. So come to me, Melton, all fortune through me. I'm not. If you're God, I'm not interested. Kevin's.
Go ahead.
Kevin's rent's $3,200 a month, according to your girlfriend Alexandria.
Let me ask you this, because I was the one that got you on Kevin's show because I thought you were funny, and I know your background. I know you. I'm a fan. That's a fact. And I was like, he's going to be great. Kevin didn't even do any research on you the first time around, and now he's kissing your ass. I'm like, yeah, dummy. Yeah, I told you he's funny.
I know. The same thing I say about you is I know Kevin doesn't like me. Kevin doesn't give a fuck.
No, he does. You can tell he was kissing your ass today.
Yeah, I know, but he's only doing it because he thinks it gets to you. It's the same reason having Steel Toe on, and he wants Kumi on. He just thinks it all gets to you, and also none of his beefs are real, and none of his it just makes me think. It really, honestly, it makes me think like he doesn't he was neck and neck wringing throats with Kumi 5 months ago, and now he's like, oh, we're trying to get Kumi on. It's like he doesn't care about any of this.
But he loses a lot of credibility because people actually, you say Kumi's like his whole human garbage. He called Kumi a human garbage, and he stuck up for Bill Burr, and now he's like, we got to get Kumi on. It's like, what do you stand for? Your audience shouldn't trust you.
Yeah, I don't know.
You were great today. It was funny. You made it. You came in with bits. You had Corey. You had Bob. You're doing great. It was funny. I go, this is fun. It's light.
Yeah, I just wanted it to not be. I wanted it to not be yelling, and I wanted to try to get him to stop going after Mosca and just everybody calm down a little bit. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, and it's Ken Musk is just a normal guy. It's not a comedian. It's not Gary Goldman or Bobby Kelly. Just some guy who's only helped Kevin out. And he's just mad because I'm still friends with him. And he was going after Earl yesterday. He was going after Tony Mazur. It's like we were all fans. My landlord. Like, it's so stupid. It's dumb. It's mean.
JG $5 said, I only caught the first half hour. Well done, Patrick. Unless you did terribly, who knows? Yeah, I don't know. It was all right. I thought it was fine. It was better than the last time. Yeah, go ahead.
Honestly, Patrick, you would make a great third mic on that show because they like respect you and you're funny. But you're better than that. Like you don't need them. You legitimately don't need them. So.
I'll go on once a quarter. That's what I said.
Yeah, and I hope they all go subscribe to your channel and check your shit out because I mean you go deep. I watched the whole Brody thing this morning, and it was just because I love Brody as a person. I love Brody, and I was like laughing. And I know it was like 2012, but it was when you guys were freestyling rapping. I go, this is hysterical.
Yeah, I didn't catch all of it. It was sad to watch. If you didn't see the stream this morning, I did a replay of the Brody Stevens show. It's still up, but we're talking about depression and medication and suicide. And so it's kind of crazy looking back in retrospect and watching that with Brody. And there's an after show on the Overdose. If you head over to the Overdose, where we make Brody smoke a bong. He said he had never really smoked a bong. So it might be the only time in his life he ever smoked a bong was on our show. Also, Chad, somebody told you yesterday to try edibles. Do not do edibles first.
Bex Zen's producer, Bex.
Yeah,
Bex told me to do
sorry,
edibles.
She's wrong. You know, that weed will, if you eat weed first with no tolerance and don't smoke it, look, smoke a joint. Take one toke of it, because if you don't like it and it doesn't agree with you, in 30 minutes or an hour you'll be back to normal. If you take edibles, it's probably what you think weed is now. Your world will be spinning. You'll have to lay down. You won't be able to move. You'll be paranoid. Like, eating edibles are totally different. Don't do that with no tolerance.
But what she said, take small dose, like a
microdose
piece of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, microdose.
It's a totally different high. Eating weed is like a body high, and like you can get really paranoid and freaked out. I went one time with a girl. I went to a girl at the Cheesecake Factory one time. She had to go she hid in the bathroom for 2 hours on edibles. She wouldn't come out.
Oh my God, I don't want that. Would it be a major turn of events if I just came a full-blown pothead and I'm just like a different guy?
Like, you just shit on it all the time, and you might want to just check it out.
Everyone's been saying that my whole life, but I think I'm just doing just being stubborn at this point.
You're just pushing back because you're like, but like, look, you don't have a healthy relationship with alcohol. You've admitted that. So maybe.
Yeah, no.
Maybe try to pivot.
All right, I'll be a pothead.
You don't have to be a pothead, but one of them puts you in a bad place, and I don't think weed will put you in a bad place if you try it.
Well, I'm not drinking now just because it is a problem. I know it is, and I use it to cope because I don't know if you know this. I had a bad upbringing, and but I also want to just out of spite just say, okay, I'm not going to do it anymore. Fuck everybody. If that's your thing, then I just won't do it.
Yeah, but that's my whole advice to you. These guys, like, they're laughing at you saying you can't do a normal show. So why don't you just try to put together a real show and just do that and keep your head down and do that, though. Like, prove them wrong.
Sit down Zumock Tuesdays, 12:30 live, and it'll be up on Patreon Wednesdays. Me and my buddy Tyler, we go over like the news and everything that's going on. I can do a normal show, but I'm doing this show too. Bob Levy, how about you do a normal show? Because Levy Land was a piece of shit until you joined the Shirley Network. Okay,
let's not just start and see. This is what happens. Then he hears that, and then he'll insult you tomorrow. Then you'll hear that, and then you'll all like that. Just stop. Just cease fire.
Let's be honest here. Bob Levy won't be around because of his poor health and all his drugs he's done over the years. He looks like he's 80. He's going to be dead in a couple of years. So what's Kevin's business model?
Yeah, but do you understand? Like, this isn't. Don't worry about not you. This is all not Chad. You can't control what. Like, why are you worried about Kevin Brennan's business model? You're not working for him anymore. Let it go.
But I helped build it. I know,
but it's not in your hands anymore.
You know? Like, you being on the show today was me helping his show, having you on. Now you're like Oh, Melton's the best. He's great talking. He's great with these sound effects.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
do
his
you see?
impressions.
I already see there's like you're starting this comparison thing, which leads to resentment and stuff. Stop worrying about them. You're not part of the show anymore. You have to move on from MLC. You can't worry about what Kevin's doing or Bob. You gotta just do your own thing, which you are. But like, you gotta let go of the other vine. You know, you gotta swing onto your own thing. You can't
I've been swinging on my.
I know, but the statement, what's Kevin doing? What's his business model? It's like that's none of your business anymore. You got to let that go.
But if they're going to make money off of me and my stories and the stuff I shared on the air, which
Pass
they
the
never
Dutchie
shared
to the
on-
left-hand side, Chad. Take a walk on the wild side with your eyes redder than brake lights. Looking for my little scissors to trim these crops? And again, Chad, spark another owl, my brother. 5 on it. I've got 10 on it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Aaron Imholt.
No, I got you. I just say, like, you know what I mean? It's all distracting. All that stuff, worrying about what Kevin's doing, is holding you back from doing your own thing. And I know Kevin will laugh at the thought of that, but you can't focus on you and you can't focus on bettering yourself. And it's the old saying, like, no, you know what I mean? No one else can love you until you love yourself. And you got to just forgive yourself. It's over. Move on. You can't worry about it. You got to just do you.
How about if I do a show where you give me advice, like you're my therapist?
No,
like you're doing now.
You got to do you. No more teaming up with everybody.
I'm a man alone out there. I'm the mud shark. I'm out there. I don't suck up to Coom. I don't suck up to anybody. I'm doing the show alone. I don't have Bob Levy on. I don't have anybody on. I'm like you, man. I don't need anybody. I don't need Ty Riviera. I don't need anyone.
Right. So just do it.
Maybe I'll do a podcast with Ty Riviera.
And you gotta just keep your head down and do it. You can't go back to that well, because every time you go back talking about them, they'll talk about you. Like that's just what it is. If you're doing nothing but your show, you know, I'm sure what's his name from WATP is gonna make fun of it and stuff, but it's like they're allowed to do that, man. They're just guys making fun of people. It's fine. You do the same thing. You rip apart Kumia, you rip apart MLC. It's like that's what we're all doing.
Yeah.
So it's all fine.
Mine's defense. I didn't do this. They started coming after me because they all got this Stuttering John high and they thought I was the next one. And I did this out of necessity to defend myself. And now I'm making a lot of money from it. So why would I stop making a lot of money? It makes no sense. And you're wrong though, Patrick. They won't stop talking. Even if I stop talking about them and stifling their show, that's all their show's going to be. I know it.
Well, you never know. You never know unless you try.
I tried in Oklahoma, and look what happened.
All right. Well, I guess just make fun of them every day for the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life, this is my life.
Pat, my wife is starting a crystal company. Should she start an LLC or an S corp? Well, an LLC affords you some more liability concerns and some tax benefits, but an S corp's probably better because a crystal business isn't going to get large. So she's going to fail. Lenny Stink says...
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead. Can you plug my hats in your store? Because I got it the package yesterday. I really like the hat, man. I'm not joking. I like the NLL hat. It's like that snapback is cool, and it looks good, and it fits my head. I have a big head, and it fits it well.
Everybody shits on the snapbacks, but you can bend the bill, everybody. Calm down. You don't have to wear it flat. You don't have to keep the sticker on it. You can do it however you want to do it, guys. Bend the bill. You're allowed.
Yeah, I didn't do it because you don't do it. I was like kind of kissing your ass there.
Yeah, it's cool to keep the sticker on like that. Lenny Stink says Chad literally made $72 in 2 hours with fake viewers.
$235 today.
They're accusing you of buying fake viewers now. I don't know. I didn't even know you could do that.
Run an audit, motherfuckers.
Run an audit.
It's all organic, you internet losers.
Hold on, we're way behind here.
People are chatting you up.
One of them just says, "Yeah, I don't know." So I don't know what that means. Steve C. Spaghetti 2 John, in honor of Tukey, I'd like to buy membership for Adam Has Two Hands. Did you see the Chad puppet?
I heard about it. It's that Cardiff. It's the potato guy.
The potato. He he's got the same helmet you have. He's got the AirPods in. He's got the glasses. Like it really does look like somebody custom made a Chad puppet. It's crazy.
Yeah, I went on his show once, and it just seems weird. Like, I don't hate the guy, but it's just kind of creepy and weird. That's just my opinion.
I don't get a lot of that whole universe. I don't get many of those shows, but I don't try to because it's just the internet and it's weird. De La says Chad might become a good podcaster with weed.
I mean, who knows? I might become full-blown pothead, man. I don't know where this is headed. That's the beautiful thing. There's no plan. There's no plan.
People are saying that with weed, if you become a stoner, you'll be Giga Chad. You'll be like the best.
Like the other morning when you were high with your friend?
I wasn't high. Fucks. I'm high right now, and I'm not giggling. You're just making me angry. Maybe weed's doing the same thing to me beer does to you. You don't even drink beer. You slush out of the bottle, you psycho.
Well, I don't drink right now at all, just out of spite to everybody.
JG says Chad should stream snipe occasionally and also do your own stuff more often. That way you can start the pivot without losing money.
Well, I did a hype train with Jake Hudson yesterday, and I lost like 100 viewers. So I don't know if that's
well. Jake Hudson surely is wringing that rag out, and it's getting. Chad is slurring. Have you been drinking, Chad? They're baiting you, I think.
No, that's not happening.
I don't detect any alcohol on the line.
Yeah, this guy grew up with alcoholics.
Chad, tell us about the narrative. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin and because what happens with these podcasts, they're all trying to create a narrative like the next Stuttering John, and Kevin right now, like he's I counted it today, 27 lies between him and Bob Levy. So they try to manipulate the audience into thinking a certain way. I don't treat the audience like dummies.
27 lies. Name 16 of them right now. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm joking. JG said, keep doing the show, Chad. Just less resentful and add more comedy. Tell Melton to shut his trap with the pontificating. I'm saying the same thing as you, JG, that he should focus less on other people. You can't worry about what Brennan does. You just can't.
If I was Ray DeVito, like, oh, JG's a great guy. No, I do like him, but it's just Ray loves anybody that gives him money. Oh, he's a good guy.
Chad, we are both almost 50. This is from Beloved Chatter. It's time to stop saying he started it.
Honestly, that's probably really good advice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, enough of like, well, Kevin's doing this. It's like, who cares?
I mean, it's just I have to defend myself. And if I watch a show and I'm making more money, it's stupid if I stop. Like, I'll do my own thing.
No, I get it. You got to make money, and you're making more than you made with Kevin. But I do think you got to start a pivot away. Andrea in the chat says she can reach out to you. I think she's trying to flirt with you.
Yeah, I don't want to meet like my girlfriend on the internet like Bob Levy did in the Howard Stern message board.
I've been podcasting 20 years and I've fucked a dozen or more fans. It's great. You really should. What are you doing?
Really?
Yeah. What are you doing? Get in there.
Hey, let me ask you. Did you? Oh God, what's her name? She's a Jewish girl. She's really pretty. She was on your show playing the guitar. Did you date her?
I don't. Oh, Esther Steinberg.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I did not date her.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I
she
thought
was a little touched.
Really?
Yeah, I think Mark Saratella dated her, maybe, or I'm saying dated. You know what I mean? Chad lies about his age. He's 49 according to public records. Are you 49?
48. You just shut up. December 20. You guys believe everything on the internet. It's so stupid. You could eat December 27th, 1974. Yeah, I'm lying by 1 year.
Chad,
I did lie when I lived in LA. I said it was 5 years younger, but that's what you do in LA.
I just saw Gino completely steamroll Chad on his own show while Chad sat there like a deer in the headlights. Chad should not podcast. He's not quick or fun. That's not what I saw. You guys were genuinely, you go back and watch it and tell me, I thought you were laughing. And like for a minute, you both forgot that you weren't roommates and friends for a minute.
No, When people are saying like he owned me and all this, I watched it. I go, I was just listening. If you know Gino, he just runs his mouth. You have to listen. Like he interrupts everybody. So he didn't do anything. He was texting with me afterwards saying that was great. We got to do it again. And he might be on my show tomorrow.
Maybe team up with Opie. Opie's your friend now.
No, I mean, Opie's just fine. I mean, I don't have any problem with Opie. It's like, why am I? Like Anthony created a whole narrative. There's the narrative that you have to hate Opie. You have to hate him. Like, I don't hate him. I don't. Sorry.
I don't think, like, everything I've ever watched of Anthony watching something of Opie's, he's never tried to convince anybody to hate Opie. Opie almost asks to be dunked on.
Yeah. Well, I think they're both, like, Opie and Anthony are both narcissists, and they both have issues. So I think they were, like, actually made for each other. But unfortunately, there's always going to be that divide, and it never comes together.
Now people are saying Patrick is just lying. I don't know. You have to be more specific. Opie needs a friend, but we all know what happens to Opie's friends.
Yeah, that's mean.
Chad, you're hijacking our onion minutes. Yeah, Chad, you're taking over the show.
I was just calling in because
it's fine. I don't like. This is what it is. This is the breakdown of what happened today.
You did a 3.5-hour show, and 70% of it was about me. I mean, that's the fact.
Yeah, I tried. I mean, look, the energy was much better today. It wasn't as combative. It started out hot. I think I did a good job of getting him off that shit. You know,
you were playful, and you, unlike Ray DeVito or anybody, like you questioned them. You asked them to question what you were doing, and it was great. I thought he was great. You were fair, and you're like, you're trying. If we all came together, we could have done something really cool in Vegas and stuff. It would have been great. But it's just like, he hates me deep down. He hates me, and he still has animosity from the first breakup.
How do you think I feel? I own miserycon.com.
Oh, what are you going to do with that?
Oh, it's just going to forward it to the video of me fucking Kevin's wife.
Don't you own AaronImholt.com too?
Yep. It's one of my favorite bits is buying domain names because it's $8 and it's so funny. It's just funny.
Like he doesn't even own his name, Aaron Einholt. That's funny.
And then, but he's right. But he handled it right. He just goes, "Yeah, why do I need that?" And then, like, I go, "Fair enough." Like, I don't really. There's nothing I can do. Like, it's not really a great bit. It's just a cheap, easy attempt at getting to somebody.
He was saying recently that you're just jealous of him. I don't know if you saw that clip.
Like, do you own ChadZumock.com?
Yes, I do.
Because if you don't, by the end of the show, someone else will.
No, I own it. And that's another thing about Kevin. He's always talking about people's dates. Like, he doesn't have any dates. She doesn't sell tickets. Kevin doesn't sell tickets. Kevin has zero dates.
I need to get you a dog collar, and every time you start talking about what Kevin does, I'm going to shock you.
But it's just like he's lying to everybody.
Who cares? People are lying all over the internet, including you.
He goes, where's Chad dates? I don't know. I'm with Jim Brewer at the Boca Black Box this Saturday.
Yeah, that's one, Chad. You don't have any other date. I don't have any other dates. There's nothing wrong. Just say it. It's so freeing. No one wants me. No one's booking me. No one wants Melton.
I'm with Nick Swartzen at Side Splitters. I got some one-nighters coming up.
I just talked to Earl Skakel. I'm like, Earl, I'll go feature for you on the road. Let's go. Like, I don't have any pride. No one wants Melton. No one wants me. I got no dates. The calendar's empty. And once you say it, nobody can get you on it. It's like, the calendar's empty. Yeah, you got a Boca Black Box. Guest thoughts with Godfrey. Nothing's happening. We're both falling apart. Just admit it. Like, it's not popping.
I say you, me, and Earl do a tour.
Oh, God.
Nobody
wants it. Where? No one's buying tickets.
That's the theme of the tour. Nobody wants this.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, they already had the unbookables. It's done.
No, you were great today on the show. Like, when Bob's like, oh, wait, no, your inbox. Oh, you'll see what I'm seeing. I'm like, you're an idiot. I'm complimenting this fucking guy the whole show, and Bob thinks he knows everybody. He thinks, oh, you wait, Melton, he's going to be going off on you. Why? Because he was fair and he was being honest and he was being funny and he made your show good. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Patrick, you made Kevin's show good and you would be good for that show, but you're better than that show.
Yeah, I don't know.
But,
well.
Yeah, I don't want to waste your whole show with me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on long. I just wanted to come on and get everybody's feelings. I'm glad you called in. It's good to know what everybody thinks. Like I said on the thing, everybody's a human. I want everybody to get along and be good. But Ray was telling me yesterday you text him death threats before. It's just like
Ray is a liar. He's an idiot. I don't think he's a liar. I think he really believes what he thinks. I think he thinks I did that, but there's no actual proof. Zero. Ray says a lot of things. Ray saw my first stand-up set when I was going through my Andy Kaufman phase where I ran my head through a TV. And Ray started, when he tells the story, the ambulance was there, the police were there. None of that happened. Ray's gotten dumber as he's gotten older. He's been in too many car wrecks.
Dr. Chow says they dodged the fake Bob call and M. Holt psyops. Yeah, it's so funny that Aaron was lying about all those texting Bob. He said very clearly he's been texting with Bob and Bob apologized and Bob, he was ribbing Bob and telling him, I told you so. I told you so. None of that happened. Bob confirmed he's never even fucking talked to Aaron about this.
That's the thing. I love that you held Bob's feet to the fire. You asked tough questions. You just didn't cuck it up. And that's what that show needs.
Look, he can be mad about the things you've done, but if you didn't make that call, let's not pile on and add that call to the list of chat offenses. It's just you either did or didn't do the call, and all the evidence points to you not doing the call. And people can watch that video and just go, I don't believe it. Bullshit. It's like, well, it's synced up. So unless you can find where it's been spliced or cut or it jumps, it just is. Like Chad was live when that call went out, and you couldn't have done it.
And that Bedabbler is not even a fan of mine, so he's not like.
No, he's the guy that does Tukey. He's the guy that does Tukey that watches your show and clowns on it.
So I mean, he actually, if the guy doesn't like me, he says I'm innocent, then I'm innocent, and it's a delay. It was a delay. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I know.
He's so
I can't.
Dumb.
They're clowning them because they're like old and don't understand it. But what I don't get is, literally last week, Bob got another call that he said, "Oh, I'm pretty sure it's spoofed." Steve C says, Chad, pay somebody to read your super chats. You can't read good.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah. All right.
Bob Levy can. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, but you gotta walk away from it. It's not good for you to constantly be referencing back to them. You got to just go forward. Keep your eyes forward. Stop comparing yourself. If you want to come back in 3 months and compare, fine. But you're never going to get anywhere. You're not going to grow either unless you also stop watching them. So let them make the mistake of trying to cling on to you. Don't be the one that clings on to them. That's my advice.
Is that what you did with Red Bar? Like
I never spent any time on Red Bar. I never stopped doing my show. I never, if you don't watch it, it doesn't exist. Do you understand? It's like 7 people. It's like the chat. Like people hate me in the chat, but like, what am I going to do? Like I can't fight the world. At some point, you got to get just comfortable with yourself and go like, yeah, some people are going to hate what I do. Some people are going to clown on what I do. Some people are going to spread lies. Some people are going to, there's a guy saying I haven't done comedy in 15 years. It's like, okay, I'm going to argue with that guy. Why would I argue with that guy? Why? What do I get out of it? There's no circumstance where he's right. So I've already won.
No, I'm going to leave you with this because you got a show to do. I know I'm going to go watch too. But honestly, like I enjoyed watching it because you were doing like the faces with Bob. I go, oh, he's fun. He's funny. You legitimately made Kevin's show funny again. And he's done something Kevin's never done. Brought segments and things. And, it's like that's what you got to do to make the show fun. And you did it. And so it was fun watching today. I didn't hate it like I've been hating every day.
Yeah, well, that's good. But you've heard my advice.
I'll think about it.
Roll it around.
I'm going to go roll up a joint right now.
All right, later.
Later.
Chad Zumock, everybody. Steve C., you can't help Chad. We obviously have no reason to doubt any of what Chad is saying. A straight shooter, if I've ever seen one. This might be the first time I've had to turn NLO off early. Listening to Chad is painful. Oh, God, everybody's so mean. Any truth to a gentleman's agreement between KB and Levy regarding not Shuli bashing? KB has not said one bad word about Shuli in 2 weeks. I don't think that's true. He yelled at him Monday for having the rustic cuts background. Anyway, they asked me to go on that Miserable Men show. I don't really know much about that. I'll probably go on that. Chad, have you taken away enough of our shows? Goddamn, hang up the phone. Okay. All this advice will be forgotten in 2 minutes. Alexandria, be nice. Get off the phone, Chad. Everybody's just like, get off the phone. Damn, Chad, just grow up. Like Melton said, try and do a real show. Yeah, I mean, I just think it's the best advice. You can't just keep going, yeah, but what's Kevin doing? Yeah, but what rooms does Kevin work? It's like, is your barometer for success Kevin Brennan? I think even Kevin Brennan would tell you, like, yikes. So I don't know. You can't. This guy just keeps trying to. You can't help Chad. You can't help Chad. But now, who knows? Maybe I'll just dump Chad and team up with this Addicted to Profits guy, and I'll head down to the Bahamas and become his meat man. You know. Hello.
Yes, this is John Singletary with Las Vegas Police Department. Is everything okay there?
No. I'm glad you actually called.
We understand there's a hostage situation. Are you being held hostage?
Excuse me?
Is there a hostage situation there?
John Singletary, is it?
Yes, sir.
No.
Are you being held hostage?
I mean, by who?
By a Zumock, from what I understand.
Just on the phone?
Yes, are you being held hostage, sir?
Is this Bedabbler?
Perhaps.
Oh, shit. Called out. Chad, don't compare yourself to Melton's origin arc red bar made Melton. Oh, God, this guy again. The strongest steel was forged in the hottest fire. Chad is doing the opposite by leeching off his bully daily. The hottest. What is it? The strongest steel was forged in the hottest fire. Chad can't do his own show. He's not funny or interesting and doesn't have an original thought in his head. Devito, call in. Devito's texting me. And we know nothing upsets Chad like Devito. I almost texted him my personal number, but he's texting me. It's like clearly he has that number. Call in, Ray. It's how everybody would prefer to experience you. Audio only. I do think Ray might be an alcoholic too, though. I was thinking about that. The policeman couldn't say hostage without slurring. No, like I think because Bedabbler calls me on an anonymous number. He like this Bedabbler guy doesn't want anybody to know who he is. We almost should just start full on trying to dox this guy just for the lulz. No, just kidding. Don't do that. Call in Ray. No. Ixnay on Ray. No, you guys don't understand the model here. I get them on the phone, and then I earn tons of super chats from you guys telling me to get them off the phone. Do you understand? I wouldn't say I'm an alcoholic, but I can understand why you'd say that, Ray. Ray!
What's up?
What did you think? Did you catch MLC? Did you watch the drama?
I caught some of it. I was at Planet Fitness running, so I was listening to it. I thought you did a great job.
Oh, thanks.
I thought it was a fun show. And yes, you brought down a lot of the tension.
Yeah, I mean, it was getting really hot. I don't like I don't understand the Mosca thing. Like, Mosca's just like one of Chad's supporters. So this guy's like, so Kevin's giving out where he works. Like, that's fucked up. It's like, ugh. Want to see the rest of this MLC after show? Didn't catch it live? Don't worry, there's still plenty of time. Head over to nobodylikesonions.com/overdose and give me all your dollars. When you join the Overdose, you're going to get access to all the bonus shows you didn't catch live, everything we've ever done, all the way back to 2005 on the podcast. We've been doing it a long time, so you get access to a big library, big catalog of stuff over there. NobodyLikesOnions.com/overdose. Use promo code SECRET. That's promo code SECRET to save 10% off today. That's $9 a month, and it's the most easy way to support this show. The easiest, most funnest way. Get access to everything. Save 15% also on everything in our store automatically, even Zumock merchandise. Everything we do, everything we've ever done, savings on merchandise, catch up with everything. NobodyLikesOnions.com/overdose. Thanks for your support.